You know that feeling when you start on a project and you know how big it's going to be, but it doesn't really sink in until you really start working on it? Yeah.
Hey everybody, sorry I haven't uploaded as much as I should have recently. There's been a lot of stuff going on and a lot of projects going on that aren't really fish related. I've been putting off a lot of things, hoping that I would hit the point of YouTube monetization to help offset some of the costs of some of the bigger projects that I've got going on. And that looks like that's not going to happen for a while because YouTube keeps changing the way that things work constantly. You know, there was something in the news recently about a bunch of the big YouTubers having basically nervous breakdowns because of constantly trying to play catch up with Google and the nonsense that they're doing. So I've kind of given up on that at this point. I'm just going to do the projects that I'm going to do. And if you guys want to help support the channel, I've gone ahead and made a Patreon. The link's down here. Anything you guys want to do would definitely be appreciated. The projects that I do aren't cheap. The big tank that I'm working on here, look at that, I actually own a pair of jeans. The big tank that I'm working on here is not going to be cheap. It is, like I said, going to be cheaper than one of the windows on Joey's tank, but it's not a cheap thing. So if you guys want to help with the offset of that kind of thing, I'm not going to say no. The perks that I'm going to do for Patreon subscribers are going to be the standard kinds of things that people do. I'm going to put videos up early so you can see them earlier than other people. You can comment on it. You get more feedback and what's going on with the channel and what you want to see that way. But the other thing that I'm going to do is anything that I make, anything that I build, I'm going to put the plans, any of the 3D files, any of that kind of stuff up on the Patreon page related to the video. So if you want to do something like I'm doing, it'll have a full list of all of the supplies, brands, where I got it from, all of those kinds of things will be included. So you'll know what I'm doing, you'll know the costs, you'll see it up front. If you don't, you know, I'm still happy to have people watch. I'm still doing this mostly to be informative of the community more than trying to make money. It's just kind of an expensive hobby. In an attempt to get more content up more regularly, I am going to be trying to do at least 2 videos a week at this point. One of them is going to be related to some kind of project, and another one will be just some of the other stuff that I have on the back burner that I've been working on. The aquarium water science, to Someone Is Wrong on the Internet series, and I'm thinking about starting just a fish showcase where some of the fish that I like, I'll show them off, I'll talk about what I like about them, what's kind of tricky about keeping them, why they're good or bad options, because there's a lot of things that are fairly new to the hobby and people aren't familiar with, or there's a lot of things that are just misunderstood, like people think Jack Dempsey's will reach 8 inches, but I've got a 12-inch Jack Dempsey. Things like that. Just try to get some more content out there, just more for my own sake than anything else. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll actually be able to do it, and we'll see you guys next week with the first update on actually building this large behemoth of a tank here.